Welcome to It's All Greek to Me. Does that sound crazy and hard? Don't worry, by the end you'll see it's as simple as can be. Most English words of Greek origin are actually very easy to spell and read. This symbol, and these are the two ways that can be shown, is the Greek letter for the sound of f. It is called phi. Since Greek does not have a letter F, but instead this letter phi, when Greek words and roots come into English, they use the letters PH together to show the f sound to preserve their Greek heritage. Here are a few Greek words with the f sound, showing the spelling of PH as F. Words with Greek origin also use a lot of Y's as vowels. These Y's have the sound of I when they're within the word and the sound of long E when they are at the end of the word or word root. Words of Greek origin can also have the sound of K, spelled with the letter team CH, although they also sometimes use a C or a K. Words of Greek origin can also have some unique silent letter teams. Silent H of RH, as in rhyme, rhetoric. Silent M and MN, as in mnemonic or mnemonic. And silent P in PT, PS, and PN, as in pterodactyl, psychology, mnemonic. Now, we'll learn how Greek words are built and then build some Greek words of our own. Many English words of Greek origin are simple compound words that are made by putting together two basic root forms. They're built just like simple compound words in English. Two words put together to make a new word from a combination. Like ship and mate makes shipmate. Or house and hold and farm and hand to make household and farmhand. In a similar manner, two Greek words were put together to make telephone, the Greek root tele and the Greek root phone. Also, two Greek roots are put together to make microscope. The roots micro and scope together make microscope. Tele means far or distant and phone means sound. You put together telephone to mean sound from a distance. Micro means small, scope means see, put together to mean seeing small things. There were not words for telephone or microscope before their invention, and two Greek roots were combined to describe their inventions. Many Greek roots were formed this way by scientists and inventors. Now we can use our knowledge of Greek roots to make our own. The files you need are all on my Syllable Spell Success page. This is the language worksheet. I'll also directly link all the files in the video description below. My Greek word generator worksheet makes making Greek words or English words of Greek origin as easy as can be. The left column is words that usually begin. The middle column, they can either be beginning or ending, and the far right column is usually ending. As you can see here, we pick a beginning word, auto, with an either word graph to make autograph. Pick beginning auto again with the generally ending crat, you can make autocrat. And pick an either word morph and the ending ology to make morphology. Try to build a few of your own, in your head or on a sheet of paper. You can also do some later. Now, we're going to play Greek word bingo. I say a word in English and you look it up, and then you find it on your card. I'm going to be the top card, you be the bottom card. And while you're trying to find where your word root goes, I'll be listing out some words made from that root. Let's go. First, time. You look up time in the right column and then you find that the Greek root chron means time, as in chronicle, a historical account of facts or events in time order, or chronology, the science of time, or finally chronic, continuing a long time. Now we find water, and then next to water you find the root HYDR, hydor. This can mean hydrometer, an instrument to measure properties of fluids. Hydraulics, the science of the motion and force of fluids, or hydrodynamics, the study of water and other fluids. Next, look up a word. Logos. Logical, skilled in logic, versed in the art of thinking and reasoning. Chronology, arranging past events in their proper order according to their dates. And catalog, a list of names of things in a certain order, often alphabetical. Next, the people. We look down and we find that the Greek root demos or dem means the people. Epidemic, a disease which affects a great number of people. Democracy, government by the people. And a demagogue, a leader of the people. Our next root means self. See if you can find it. Auto or aut. Autograph, self-written. Autobiography, history of oneself. Or automatic, having the power of moving itself, mechanical. Now, in, into, or on. The root for this is N or M. It'll change depending on what it's matching with and how the sounds can be said together. Emphasis, to put stress on certain words. Enclose, to surround, to shut in. Endorse, to assign by writing any order on the back of a bill, like in endorse a check. I found with my students that playing bingo and talking about words and words they form and what they mean actually makes them learn the word roots and the vocabulary of them faster than any program or any worksheet. If you want to find some easy, free access to more words, William Draper Swan's spelling book also includes some roots from Greek and Latin, and Greek, Latin, and Anglo-Saxon, Anderson's A Study of English Words. All free from Google Books. I'll link them in the video description below. The best source, although some of them are pretty esoteric and you might want to see how many words and what type of words they form before you bother learning them. But Wikipedia has a really good list of both Greek and Latin word roots, prefixes, and affixes. If you want to learn more about spelling and reading them while also learning some vocabulary, I recommend Marcia Henry's Words. And it also has either a CD, depending on where you buy it, or a computer code so that you can print free worksheets for an unlimited number of students as long as you're teaching them. Words of Greek origin is one level of our language. We'll look at other levels in upcoming videos. If you choose words from different types of languages and learn about how they feel and how they're formed, then it can make you a stronger writer. For instance, if you're writing science fiction or something technical, you'll want to use more words from Greek and Latin. You'll want to use more words of Anglo-Saxon if you're writing fantasy, or you want to have more hands-on and more understandable. There are simpler, grounded, most common words. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to see you back next time when we'll look at even more layers of language, which will help you to be an even better reader and writer.